What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, good people? So, I am back. Yes, so I go by the name Kaylee the General, and it's been quite a journey so far. So, apparently, I have been quite busy, per se, but I thank God for this far. So, I recently posted up something on Instagram, and I asked you also, in case you haven't followed me, I'm on Instagram. Just search Kaylet underscore the underscore general. Utanipata pale, will communicate. We'll get in touch. So uh, I wanted us to talk about relationships. So hiyo ndio kitu nilikuwa na feel tu tunafaa kumgelelea. So yes, and in case you guys didn't know, wenye wananijua wanajua nilikuanga na nywele. So I felt like I wanted to start afresh, and sometimes it's good to start something afresh again and just change your whole concept of yourself. So I'm trying to do differently from the way I used to do. So yes, that's me. Najua sikai vizuri sana lakini anyway, yes, so this card imepigwa na one great guy anaitwa George Defender. So in case you need good cards and everything, shout out to you, George Defender. Thank you very much for the card. So yes, so I'm gonna start right away. So I asked you guys, mnataka ni tackle what about relationships? Mnataka ni tackle which questions and everything that you want me to tackle about relationships. And apparently you guys gave me some things that I should tackle. So I'm gonna look at them like right away. Just a minute nifungue Instagram, we look at them. So yes. So yes, so I had a couple of questions and a couple of things that you guys asked me to tackle, and so apparently, sorry for that. Apparently, most of the things that people were talking about were like talk about toxic relationship, talk about kuna mwenye alisema. So in short, what I'm going to talk about is this. I'm not talking about toxic relationship. I'm going to talk about the position of money in a relationship, and then I'm going to talk about the right time to be in a relationship, and I will also talk about what can make the relationship mature. The other thing is the toxic relationship part. Other than that, I'm also gonna tackle some few things here, like for example, I'm gonna tackle about I'm gonna talk all about emotional abuse in relationships. I'm gonna talk about if you're actually in love. Some people wanakuanga tu hapo but hawajui, unajua. And how do you say no to end a relationship which is not for you? How to end a relationship without disrespecting your partner? Hizo vitu zote tutatackle. So I think I'll start with the toxic relationship bit, and I think ile place tunaweza anzia ni definition ya toxic relationship. So what is toxic relationship? Kizungu mse. Toxic relationship, if I'm right, is whereby the two of you are in a relationship, and there is kuna ile, unajua, kuna ile maybe one of you ana hurt the other one. So it might be physical, it might be emotional. It's in different diverse ways that that the toxic thing actually goes under. You see, so I think I'd start with the physical one. The physical one inaonekananga sana. You see, like people, you're in a relationship, every now and then you are beaten up by your boyfriend or girlfriend. Yes, najua inaka odd tukisema girlfriend, but the truth is that also for them ina happen, you see. And I'd say inakaa more awkward na odd, but ina happen. So we have to accept facts na to tackle easy issues, you see. So one, I'd say that if you're in a toxic relationship, if you know that one way or another you are same toxic relationship, it's better to like go talk and be here. Like you see, the funny thing is most of us don't know how to say no to something. You see, kuna wengine wetu we got so much attached, like so much attached to someone that inafika place it's very hard for you to actually live hata kama the situations ni very hard. But funny thing is you have to live. It's your life there. You see, unaweza kaa hapo na umizwa, unaweza kaa hapo na sometimes people die due to toxic relationships. You see, so like toka, don't stay there. You see, it's your life. Like sometimes vitu ziumisha, things do come to an end. So maybe your relationship came to an end. So if it came to an end, stop forcing yourself to it. Toka enda. You guys saw the video of the I got flowers to be. Actually, you video linishika sana, and it's true, people are really hurting in a relationship. Now it's high time you stand for yourself. You see, so me says you kawa una hurt. You're the only one who knows yourself if you are hurting. So if you are hurting, toka enda. Don't stay there. Don't, because you are the only one who is hurting yourself. All right. So when it comes to matters toxic relationship, just try, and if you are going through such a situation, I know it's hard to come out and tell everyone, but you can find that one person. You see, huwezi kosa mtu akwambia. We have parents. If you don't have parents, you can just look for maybe your pastor or someone, but don't go on telling people your problems, because not everyone is your friend. You see, unaweza end up kuambiana shida zako na watu uende nenda kukucheka behind your back. You see, so that's all about toxic relationship. And the best advice I can give you kwa toxic relationship ni toka, usikae hapo, toka. Alright, usikae hapo. So the other thing is, can you talk about what makes a relationship be mature? So to me, the aspect of relationship being mature, mimi naweza sema it depends with the person. You see, it depends with the person. So you might be mature and she might not be mature. Alright, kaya hiyo question ni boy aliuliza. You might be mature but she might not be mature. Or the girl might be mature but wewe hauko mature enough kukaa kwa hiyo relationship. What I mean by being mature is this. Unajua, we have different types of relationships. If you guys had checked out my last video, I was telling you about two of my friends, whom to me I think their relationship is very mature, because they are building their relationship considering a 2-factor way, not a 1-factor way. Tukidili na a one factor way, trust to me, the relationship won't work very well, because itakuwa inakaa ni kama you're only dealing with you. But truth of the matter is we are dealing with two people here, alright? Kuna X and Y. Na X and Y lazima zimatch. Get. So if X and Y lazima zimatch, then there must be communication. A mature relationship must have communication, must have, unajua, commitment. And communication is key. Unajua, so I was watching another vlog of one of my friends, Anastasia. So, and they were talking about also a story na why people are single and everything, and one of her friends was being interviewed there, na beshte yake alikuwa anasema to her she knows she's very dramatic, and maybe that's why the last relationship she was in ilisha, get. But me, I wondered very much, because if unaweza kubali you're dramatic, then why don't you come out and say, enyewe tukienda kudate we juanga me am dramatic, enyewe tukienda kudate juanga kwetu we are not from a good family, tukienda kudate enyewe juanga kwetu we are this and this and that, and we are like this and this and that. You see, so that I can know how to tackle you, I can know how to handle you, I can know how to as in naweza jua vile naweza kuhandle fit, na get. But if you don't talk, I won't know how to handle you. So it will be very hard for me to even understand you, for me to even know you better. You see, and that's why I'm saying communication is key. If unaweza juanga, if I'm dating this girl na najuanga udem by there apendi this thing about me, ni hivyo, I'll always make sure I don't do it while she's around. Najua ka udem apendi kuona nikicheza PS, sitacheza PS kako around, na get. I'd rather go nicheze PS huko mbali alafu nikamu. Kana juanga udem apendi kuona kama nimevaa nguo zinakaa fulani na fulani na tuna date at a jam, then I will not do that. But how will I know that if you have not communicated? You see, so the essential part of it is communication is key. Communicate. If before hata muanze hiyo dating, mkiwa kwa hiyo process ya courtship, communication is key. Sawa? Yes. Then the other thing is talk about the right time to be in a relationship. The right time. So um, let's just be honest. The right time to be in a relationship, it all still depends on you. Like when do unajua, if you know that uko sawa kwa relationship sawa, well and good. Make sure you're in love. Make sure the guy unasema mnataka kwa relationship na yeye mko na mutual feeling. Make sure usiende tu msee fulani juu ya kuendea msee. I'm sorry to say but unaweza penda msee but msee bado hata kusaidia kwa hii life, najua. Like we should also pose ourselves. Unajua we are youth, we are young, so inafaa pia sisi tuangalie life yetu ya mbele, unaget. So there's a post I saw somewhere of a grandma and a grandpa kissing together, and the post was saying, look at these two. Sahi hakuna ile cuteness, hakuna ile unajua the fresh cuts hakuna ile unajua the handsomeness and the beautifulness, the curves and everything, you see. So kama hakuna, then nini naweka hapo still? What? And to me, I always say the right time to be in a relationship is when you two respect each other, when you two are both mature to start a relationship, when you two know each other very well, when you two have communicated to each other everything about yourselves, that tunajuana vizuri, like the najua kama kiganja, wanasemanga ni kiganja ama Kiswahili ngumu, but make sure you before you do sasa mimi naonanga ni kukua mature in a relationship, like you guys are ready. Unajua hata tukiweka huku na huku na tuwaulize maswali, the answers tukileta pamoja kama mko hapo, the answers zinafanana, una get. Yes, so commitment, communication, maturity, hizo ni vitu essential sana, vitu important sana kwa relationship, una get. So there's also the issue about the position of money in a relationship. Issue, by the way, ni very 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 important. Let me say per se, very important. You know why? Because I'd say like unaweza pata msichana anapendana na boy na they are good together, and then kuna boy fulani anatokea mahali anaanza kuonyesha dem story na do. Truth of the matter is money matters. Yes, money matters. Hatutakula mapenzi, lazima tukue na do, lazima tukue na house fiti yenye tunaishi, lazima to have a good life, lazima tupe watu wetu a good life, but we should not put money first. I believe you guys know kwa mkifollow story ya the likes of akina Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. These guys were there even before the money and are still there after the money. You see, like those are things that we should look. Hizo ni vitu zenye tunafaa to learn from them. Unajua, let's not consider money. Unajua, tunaonanga cases zingine za ati unaacha boy juu hana do, and then cause kuna mtu amekuonyesha do, and then after a while boy anapata job poa, anapata do, anaanza ku grow, then sasa ndio unaanza kumtafuta. Unaona, we have seen those cases, truth be told. But imagine konge stick na yeye, maybe hata angekuwa mbali kabisa kuliko penye yako. Kali alikuwa amebuy V8, probably angekuwa alibuy Discovery kama ulikuwa na yeye, cause atakuwa more hardworking, akijua pia ako na support system, na get. So kali alikuwa buy V8 akiwa peke yake, atabuy Discovery, na get. Kama alikuwa buy Discovery moja, atabuy Discovery mbili, cause ako na support system fiti sana, ile strong, you get. So the position of money in a relationship, don't ever put money first. Usiwahi weka do mbele. Ukiweka pesa mbele, like inaribungu kila kitu. You will lose a good person, be it a boy or a girl. You will lose a good person because of money, and si poa kabisa, not good at all. Si poa, sawa, leave alone. Usiweke do mbele. Unaweza weka do number 2 ama number 3, but usiweke do number 1. Najua, angalia characters, angalia virtues, angalia the determination that this guy has, angalia the vision, the dream of this guy, na get. Hizo ndio vitu zenye zitakusaidia upush na umse, na get. So far at least tumetakulizo hizo vitu zote, and hatujamaliza kabisa, nataka nitackle few of them zenye niko nazo, I think 2 or 3, and then tuko tumemaliza. I get. So emotional abuse or abuse in relationships still lies under toxic relationship. Like, why should even a guy raise a hand on you, and why should a woman raise a hand on you? Like, guys, it's not good. See poor, I get. So if you're in kind of a relationship, find someone who you can talk to, and find someone who you can walk with that journey, someone who can help you get out of that situation. Alright, don't sit there usikufe hapo. Kama huwezi jisaidia usikufe hapo peke yako. People are out here, I get. Find someone to talk to. Alright, yes. So how, if you're in love, nimetakolio najua how to trust again if being cheated on. Or huyo ameuliza how to trust again in a relationship if being cheated on. It is a very hard thing. Ni kitu yenye most of us tumepitia. Siku hizi hata girls wana cheat, unajua. So men cheat, girls cheat. So ni kitu yenye sisi wote tumepitia. And naweza sema how to gain trust again. You see, if we can be trustworthy in a relationship, if we can be committed in a relationship, if we can be mature and everything, hizi stories za kuchezana zingekuwa. So it all starts with the roots, unajua, communication, commitment, unajua, like relationship yenyu ni ya nini, what ni nini na whole relationship yenyu. Unajua, most of the relationships siku hizi actually they are being, walikuwa wanasemanga, there's someone who once told me that if you remove sex in today's relationships, 90% of the relationships will die, because siku hizi watu wako hapo ku offer each other for sex, unajua. Si wase wengi wako hapo ku look further, unajua, and si poa. It's not supposed to be like that. Yeah, so find a substantial thing. Tafuta ile kitu yenye ita hold relationship yenu, una get. Yes, ndio ikae firm. Let it be a firm relationship. Alright, so that is talk about how to say no or end a relationship. Hiyo bado ni toxic. How to end a relationship, hiyo bado ni toxic, and a toxic bado. So I really got very many questions. Sitaweza kutakoli yote. Tukisema ni kutakoli yote hapa hivi manze, hii video itakuwa refu sana na mtaboeka hadi kuona, na najua hamtaona. So kuna stories hapa in a relationship, sex lazima ikue ama okay, si lazima, si nimetoka tu kusema hapa like 90% of the relationships are in wako hapo juu ku offer each other for sex, but na unajua that's why unapata boy na msemo fulani hapo hivyo, mtu mzee anakuja na kuita hapo hivyo, anakuambia come through, utakupatia do, unaenda tu, and then you come back to your boyfriend again, you see. So don't put hizi vitu ni vitu ndogo, like if you find a good girl manze, umse mtakuwa na, unajua kuna kitu nilikuwa naambiwa like si ati sex ni mbaya, si ati hatusemi msi have sex, but truth be told, wale wase wameoa sahi, si ndio, si they are having sex with their wives like when they wakitaka asubuhi, wakitaka saa 7, wakitaka jioni, wanapata. Mwalimu wetu alikuwa anatuambianga ukiingia kwa nyumba, hata mkitaka kuanzia kwa mlango, muende jikoni, muende kwa bafu, muende wapi, like it's your life, no one is even there to kukukataza, hakuna, but it's because it's your right partner. Najua hamuogopi hata ati anaweza pata anaweza kuwa pregnant, or hamuogopi ugonjwa sijui nini, because you guys, you two are meant for each other, you get. So in a relationship, kama unajua bado hujaamua ni huyu manze, usi consider sex first, itakutupa mbaya sana. Okay, inaweza kosa kukutupa, but unaweza end up kukuwa pregnant, alafu uanze kusikia stories za tena abortion na nini, and no. Let's not put these small things first. Wacha tuweke zile vitu substantial mbele kwa relationship, ndio ijenge relationship yako fiti. Alright, hizi si vitu zenye tunahitaji mse mwenye ako kwa relationship ama mse ameoa for long ndio atuambie. Hizi ni vitu zenye tunaona, vitu zenye tunakataa kuconsider because sisi tunaona vitu kama sex ndio za muhimu na sijui na do ama na nini. Tusiconsider hizo vitu, sawa. So gani ingine, how do you get to be the ultimate woman you obey once? How to get to be the ultimate woman? Okay. it really do ina matter cause inalingana na vile bebe wako anataka ukue. As in, but isikuwe too much, but inalingana na vile bebe wako anataka ukue. So ukikuwa vile bebe wako anataka, probably you guys mtaenda kwa vizuri. Okay, then how do we keep the love burning without getting bored of each other? Hiyo ina depend na nyinyi, by the way. Siwezi ku advise ati sijui utafanya nini ama nini, but if you two mko na a very good farm and as in mko na relationship poa, hiyo fire itakuwa tu hapo, it will always be burning, right? And then the best way to solve issues going on. Wow. If you ever have issues in a relationship, 1, don't go around telling people. And 2, mkasirikiane, lakini make sure you guys mkae chini, mtafute tu hata kama ni kwa nyumba, mkae chini muongee and resolve your issues. Alright? Communication is key. So if communication is key, then you should learn one thing. If communication is key, then you guys should know how to sort out all your issues. Mtakaa chini mwambie, babe, by the way, ukufanya poa hapa na hapa na hapa, na ukufanya poa hivi na hivi na hivi, na haikunifurahisha. And the other one will be like, okay, sawa, pole babe, I won't repeat this and this and that, so we'll be doing like this and this and that. Communication, that's the essential thing. Communication. Alright? Yes. So guys, it's been a wrap. So before I forget, I was to say is toxic relationships. If you know you are in one, please talk. It is, research says that 38% of people who die in a relationship, be it marriage or relationships, mostly zinakuanga through, 38% of them are usually through toxic relationships. Alright? So don't compromise your life. Alright? Talker, don't compromise your life. Yes. So girls, I also want to remind you that I'll also be doing podcasts here. I'll upload the podcast about this, so you guys tune in for more. And yes, podcast, unaweza download the podcast app pale hivyo App Store. Go there, download, and you guys will get to listen to great content. Now please tusisahau subscribe. Please hapo chini subscribe Kelly the General for more awesome videos. And tutakuwa pale Instagram, I'll be asking what else do you want me to tackle. So yes, so far so good. I still have one thing to do about relationships. I'll get someone who can take us through. I'll just try and find someone mwenye atatu take through all relationship, probably a couple that has been there, but it all depends kama nitapata. Yes, so let's hope for the best. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the subscribers that were subscribed. Thank you for the views that I've been getting and the comments. Thank you so much. So continue subscribing, continue. Unajua, I still have very many topics to handle. I can give you a hint. Probably I'll be tackling starting afresh. I'll be tackling about let me say starting afresh, because that's the next thing I'll be handling. But yes, stay tuned, subscribe, and don't forget if you're on Instagram, tutafutane pale Instagram, Kelly the General, tuonge, tujuane, tuambiane 2-3 nini, unajua unaweza kuja kwa DM, sinanga shida, tutaongea. Yes, so thank you very much. Shout out.